Okay, we're going to move on to step 5, which is program outcomes. What are the main outcomes, things you want to accomplish of your program? So, my main outcome would be to place dental sealants on second grade first molars of 100% of the students who apply to the program. We're also going to do dental education, fluoride treatment, establish dental homes, meaning if these students do not have a dentist, we're going to try to find them one, while also gathering data and research on the effects of this type of oral health program on this particular population. What are the main activities of my program? So, the main activity would be to apply dental sealants on eligible students while also providing dental education and collecting data on how many students still need dental treatment. So, even though we're seeing these students for dental sealants, we may be able to do our sealants, but do they need other dental treatment? So, we want to collect all the data on those students and really get a feel for, how many of them do they really need to get in to see an actual dentist. What are the most important eval questions you want answered to at the completion of your program? So bear with me, we got 3 sections. We're going to do the questions for parents and guardians. So I feel like parents and guardians are a very important stakeholder in this sealant program. So a few questions we could ask them once it's over is, are there any concerns or areas where you think the program could improve? What did your child like most about the program? What did he or she like least? How do you feel about your child participating in the dental sealant program? Have you noticed any changes in your child's oral health since receiving sealants? What information or support would be helpful for you in maintaining your child's oral health in the future? I think those are all very important questions that we could ask parents or guardians of those students that we do the sealants on. Moving on, we're going to ask the school administrators or government agencies. So when we say school administrators, obviously, we're going to have teachers and principals, things like that, helping us with this program. Government agencies would most likely be, if we did get that federal grant, that's going to be someone that's very important to us because they're providing funding, so we want to know what they think. So these are some of the questions. Will there be continued support and funding for this program in the future? We want to know, is it going to be happening next year? Can we do this again? What strategies could be implemented to improve the program research techniques? So if we do have to do a research grant, where can we improve? Did we do it correctly? What could we do better with the research? After receiving the data on how many sealants were placed successfully, would you consider this oral health program a benefit to the students and community of Guernsey County? So again, those are questions that the school administrators or any government agency that partnered with us would answer after the program was done. So those are very important. Community partners. So for instance, for me, I was considering having the program at Muskegon Valley Health Centers, which is one of the public health clinics in my area, strictly because they are really grant funded mainly, and I feel like they would be a great place. We could use their dental clinic because they have all this stuff, and it just made sense. So they could be considered like a community partner. Are there any additional resources or support that would enhance the effectiveness of the program within the community? So, is there anything or any other partners, any community partners that would support us? And if so, who do you think would help us enhance the program and make it better? Also, we could ask, how has this dental sealant program complemented existing efforts to promote oral health in Guernsey County? Did it work? Was it a failure? Was it not? Are there opportunities for collaboration in the future? Can we use your dental clinic again? Will you help us? Those are important questions. How can we better engage community members in supporting and promoting this dental sealant program? So maybe we want to look at other dental offices and get more dental providers to help us. How could we do that? So those are very important questions. Moving on, it does say, what type of data will you collect, qualitative or quantitative? So preferably, if I did not do like a research grant, if my funding came from strictly the school, or possibly we do have a power plant that's in the community that provides, I think it's like 1.7 million to Rolling Hills School District yearly. So if those were not my main sources of funding and I did have to do a government grant, then the data would be different. But the first, if I just got the funding from the power plant or the school district, the type of data that I would collect would be considered quantitative, because I'd be using like survey applications after the program, and we're going to email those to parents, teachers, dental providers, and anybody in the community that might have volunteered. However, if I applied to that grant that required some type of research during the program, then most likely it's going to be both qualitative and quantitative. And then we'll send that information to the Department of Health and Human Services, who funded that grant and helped us with that. So it would be both of those data collection. So I think that answered step 5. Thanks for watching. Bye.